Good evening, my friends. Welcome to another installment here in Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. Last we left off, we were working trying to get some information from the tenants of Little Alamigo, but we were unsuccessful. And we got this quest here to speak with Menphilia, about a compatriot who will be willing to vouch for us. So go ahead and use this Aetheryte ticket, and we'll get right to where we need to be. Save us a whole lot of time. They should just put an Aetheryte here, but that'd be kind of cheap, I guess. Okay. What level is this again? 50? Come on, I'm clicking on it. Oh, clean. Yeah, 50. Okay. Just curious. Let's get in here. Come on. Let's see if we have any voice acting. I clicked. Event canceled. What do you mean? There we go. Dang. Very strange indeed. Well, welcome back, my visitor. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all that they have suffered, it is of little wonder the Alamigan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They've had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades, have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamigans now live in the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. If that more could be done to ease their hardships, I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. Let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens that there is an Alamigan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Oh, this is the one you can't equip. I mean, it's pretty dang strong, so yeah, we'll take it. This doesn't stop me from nodding. Alright. Your Alamigan comrade is named Haribert. Join our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards that endeavor, I have no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Haribert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. How convenient. He's already here. Come on. Hello, everyone. Papalymo, there's Ida over there. Stola's over there. Briange. Hey, even Aurexia. Alright. If it isn't Malgazir Earthbiter, the Scion's rising star, is there aught I can do for you? Hands. Throw my hands. There we go. You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Alamigo? That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. What does he look like anyway? Okay. I used to be a member of the Alamigan Resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, liberation of Alamigo. Yet whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may not have any more friends in the Resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda, and she is a resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Good thing I already got that Aetheryte there. Quick teleport. Alright. Come on. I want to get some action. Yeah. Let's just mount up. Oh, she's right over there. That chocobo, yeah. Hey, you want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Show you my hands. Herbert sent you. That worthless whoreson. He abandons his comrades, his woman. Now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I realized Herbert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man. And if he trusts you, that's all I need to know. See that bloke there? That's Mefred, the captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Any good stuff? Really? Still broadsword is worse than what I have? Barely. Okay. That's Mefford. I am Mefford, a proud man of the Alamegan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Galleon, sir. His wound's gone infested and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. God damn it. I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Galleon dies, his blood is on their hands. These quarry mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, if they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger would prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. I'll have to go talk back to the person I was just speaking with? Ooh. I mean, why not, I guess. What a Mefford's in bad shape, you say? Sorry, but there's nothing I can do. I want to help, truly I do. They're my countrymen and all, but that'd mean going against the elementals' will. I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know how terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. Is anyone who can help you? It'd be Charlene, the Hamlet's resident hearer. If you take the matter to her, maybe she'll listen. I won't get my hopes up. You wish to aid the Alamegans? You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you your wish. This authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be they babe of the breast or forbidden grown, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. At last, the Alamegans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive the wood's bounty. Never has it been since time immemorial, and never shall it be. Okay. That's how it's to be then. The bloody hero might as well kill Galleon herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. I led my men to Quarry Mill hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hell's Galleon can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I have no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison-purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd be forever in your debt. Let's go poaching. That's actually what we're doing. Boom! One down. Aha! My chocobo just leveled up too. Let's take a look at this. Skills. Okay, so this. More mind for better healing. Perfect. Alright. With the goblins. We do not need to tangle with them today. At least not for now. Okay, that should be all 4. Oh, hang on. Looking at something else. There we go. Ah, you're back. Tell me you've got 4 horns with you. That was worth it. Canceling out to reread that. Your God said adventure. Praise Ralger. There's at least one man in this place who gives a damn. Now we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscaron, would you? Buscaron. Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They say he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Thing is, he runs a tavern. He'd like to have tools to make the medicine. I'd be grateful if you take the horns over to him and have them ground down. And that's when I bring the powder back. And give it to Fairmont here. Godspeed. We're gonna go see our friend Busky over here. Only one of these nights I should just do a dungeon grinding as opposed to focusing on story, but maybe that'll be like a bonus episode or something. Because without doing those daily roulettes, I'm missing out on quite a bit of experience. Especially since I only play once a week too. Okay. Alright. Hey, Buscaron. Buscarone. Ah, Magzer. Ever a sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. You got something to show me? Well, these look like good animal horns. Need them ground down to make a medicine, you say? Well, here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I am no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once used it to treat my festering wounds years and years ago. Safe to say he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Alamegan soldier in Quarry Mill. That so comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as he needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head about the payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. I could have just come and asked for it in the first place. Gosh. I'll save my money. I'll just walk over. It's not that far. Look at that clipping. Technically underneath the bridge. Ridiculous. What do I have on me anyway? Oh, that's a different kind of antelope horn than the ones I already got. Sort it up. Ah, N doesn't work. I don't have any crafting open. N opens up the crafting. Yeah, I don't have any crafting, so crafting log doesn't work for me. Here we go. Oh, hello. Good evening, Hex. It's going just dandy. How about yourself? It is well to see you returned. Have you the medicine for our brother? It said herbal ointment. Okay. I didn't know that horns were herbs. God's bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. Money. Doing alright? That's always good to hear. Adventurer. Galleon has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition's like to deteriorate to where it was before or worse. We need to help us find him and quickly. Start by asking Albreda. Might be as the woman's seen something. Oh yeah? Like, is breaking your soul, or is it just like because there's so many? You haven't made it to Heavensward yet, right? Finally, it's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarry Mill some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he went off. Maybe he swore not to open it until someone came asking. Yeah, no worries. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. This is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Alamigo. Blast it. But that I've known he was thinking I'd have stopped this folly myself. The love Galleon bears for her brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for it. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Yeah, it gets intense. But like I said, unfortunately, a lot of it's grindy. I'm doing some of the grindy stuff myself, but I'm not even into the stuff between A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word yet. Alright. Out in the woods alone? That fool. That great big sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. I'll just go to the red spot on my map that you've marked. Thank you. Appreciate it. Wouldn't want me to have to like look for footprints or anything. I'm not Geralt over here. I don't have Witcher senses. Sitting right there. I see him. Watch out, a goblin. Yeah, that was a new thing they added. Apparently they removed some of the slog, but as there was I guess to make up for it, they added doing some of the raiding as making it required now. The story is pretty cool though, even though it's, you know, it's a raid. A full alliance raid. Yes, let me see if I can find it. How's the story? Okay. See if I can find it. Yeah, there's a list online. Yeah, it's still the original list. Okay. So if you really want to, it is kind of spoilery to see how many there are. This is all the main scenario quests. I don't think it's been updated. With the new stuff, like having to do the raid. But yeah, it's very hefty. All right. Oh, they still require that? That's stupid. You think if they required you to go through it, then you wouldn't have to do the grindy parts. That I don't agree with. Or make it so, because I know they come from specific fates. So maybe like make it so the fates are easier to pop, or they pop more often, or whatever, you know. Galleon, yeah, Captain, but why? You should all be on your way. What do you take us for? Or who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, gods damn it. The oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot in Alamegan soil again, together, or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Those very fancy shirts they have on. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, I don't even think that I'll let you get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing, you'll wish we didn't find you. Look at him. I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I will see you back at Quarry Mill. Or you can just talk to me right here. But I guess not. So Hex, I'm not 100% sure they actually did remove quests, that they said they were going to do that and then add like the raid as a required thing. But I haven't played it since, so I'm not sure if they actually did. So that list might still be accurate, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not 100% sure. I didn't see the rate on there though, so I don't think it's accurate yet. Galen is expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Alright. Oh, that's right. Mind boots? No, thank you. I don't need mind. I'm not a healer. Sweet. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Asking me anything and it's yours, so as long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo? That's all. Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well. I will provide you with a letter to show to Gundabald. Yeah. Strange, yeah. Like I said, if you look at the list, they're not on there. So that's an old list, and that will show you how many quests. It won't like give you a number, but you may have to count it out. But it'll show you how many quests you needed to do between finishing the main story at level 50 and being able to start Heavensward. Like I said, the first time I did it, I was actually level 57 by the time I got into Heavensward. So, yes. That link, I mean, you don't have to look at it if you want. Like I said, it can get kind of spoilery if you start reading the quest titles and looking at what they unlock and things like that. But it's up to you, buddy. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I have no doubt that he would do all in his power to aid you. Did you have to do all 3 raids? Or was it just the first one? Yeah. I wonder if they did that for the other ones too. It's interesting that if they're going to make you force you to do that content, that they're not going to force you to do the Bahamut raid, because those 3 raids are full alliance raids, so you have 24 people, which is 3 full parties. But the Bahamut raid is only the full party, just a single full party, and there's like so many pieces to it. Some of them are like super easy, some of them are not. All right, let's talk to Gundabald here. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. You spoke with Meffred? It has been so long since I last heard from him. I had feared him dead. Well, be praised. Whoever you are, Meffred sees you as a friend, and any friend of Meffred is a friend of mine. I know this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. Update my gear. Cool. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Alamigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trysts, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk. Okay. Just tell them some dude's talking to me. Talking to the wrong dude. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. Whatever, Wald, Har, Adeline. What about sent you? Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All but try about believing the masked man and... Oh, you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me to not think I'm in for it. Hey, someone's already talking about masked men. Have you started doing some of the hard modes for the dungeons? Some of those are pretty fun. And did you unlock all the dungeons in the first place? Some of them only have a hard mode, if I recall correctly. They're below me. Yeah. Aw, I thought I had momentum. There. Halibut. There is a bunch been skulking about right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it. That there's trouble. Or mark me words. And that there is trouble. Yeah, some of them are pretty cool. Like Pharaoh Sirius, I always liked that one for some reason. What? I think it's the music, honestly. Pharaoh Sirius has awesome music to it. What? Have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have, but I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. Yeah, that is definitely still a requirement, I believe. Doing some of the hard modes. But you know, you feel like, you know, this is just old hat and doing this again, but they do add more mechanics you have to worry about. So it's still pretty cool. So you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Naught would do but to depose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got a revolution, all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we'd been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would think you'd bring word to me. Yeah. It does get very interesting. It shouldn't replace that. Yeah, I'll take the money on this one. Okay. Oop. Hey, adventurer. You done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wilred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gundabald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over the craggy area north of here. Try to kill me. Oop, there we go. The main thing about that, the main difference in the raids in this game versus other games is that they, a single encounter takes quite a while, as you probably will know by now. And if you're doing any of the roulettes, then people are going to rush through things. People have done it 100 times. They're like, how do you not know this fight? It's like, dude, this is my first time here. Or I haven't done it in quite a while. Can you, like, rubber band, please? Thank you. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? The Empire send you? Someone else. Quarrel got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get him! Sense a hostile presence. Do I now? Dang. Maybe, but it's also... Yeah, the way that the sinking system works is... that maybe just keep a little bit extra power. But if you're doing current content, though, or if you watch a video of someone doing current content, those raids take quite a bit of time. You're stronger than you look. It changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. Yep. And you do get quite a bit of experience, I believe, if you do the Alliance Roulette. I mean, ideally, if you really wanted to farm the heck out of this game, you would play it every day and have enough time to actually do every roulette every day. I always avoided the PvP roulettes. I don't really care for PvP, especially in MMOs. Like the music? Like I have a little the Giesel green right here that he's going for. Look at him. He's ridiculous. Attacked by Bullet Red and his cronies that they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Yeah, I'll leave that alone. Bum, 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 bum. Big Trouble in Little Alamigo. Nice. Oh yeah? I didn't know there was an event going on. Wilbur had mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gundobald, Bertliana, God's preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the Corpse Brigade came. They took me to their hideout and the whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know this? Wilred saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to Bertliana. In the meantime, I needed to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear they may do something rash. I have to go talk to 10 people again. Huh. Well, hopefully I don't miss out on that. I hate missing out on things. Ascertain the youth's intentions. So I'm in a red circle now. Aha! Map of Zanrak. Where's Zanrak? There, okay. Yeah, I've seen them. They a lot of those mounts are the ones you get from doing the extreme versions of Stormblood Trials, I believe. When you do extreme versions of Trials, you get a chance of getting a mount. But I don't know if it's the same ones. They may have like new models for this event going on. What those animals did to Bertliana is unforgivable. I think they looked down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilred to the bitter end. I'm not ever afraid of a few lizards. No worries. A hunting knife. The deeper you get in this game, the more you realize how much there is to do, and it just gets kind of overwhelming at one point. You're just like, you know what, I'm just going to focus on this thing. Like, I know that in the Golden Saucer you can do the lottery every week. I always forgot to do that when I was playing all the time. O mighty Ralgar, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Yeah, exactly. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemy will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare press us ever again. Yeah, it's you just gotta have to pick and choose. Like, do you want to do mount farming, or you know, just have kind of a list of things you want to do and switch it up every now and then, just to kind of alleviate the monotony. Because especially if you're doing the same thing over and over again, it can get kind of boring. But if this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundobald's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. No more than 7 hells to put that bloody map. But honestly, that's the way it is with every type of MMO. There's so much stuff to do, and it's like, I don't have time. Even if you can literally play all day, every day, you wouldn't have time to do everything. Yeah, exactly. The fact that they feel different makes it awesome. Like I said, you might go on a golden saucer kick and be like, you know what? I just want to play mini games for a while. You know, I want to learn how to do the triple triad. I want to do some Verminion. I want to do the gates. I want to do. There's just so many things you can do. Chocobo racing. Chocobo racing is a big deal. Like, if you really get into it, it gets pretty complicated. I never got that far into it, but it can get pretty deep. Gone? A whole lot of them, and it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. Well, what is it they mean to do? What is this, a hunting knife and a map of Zenrak? Wait, you said Wilred spoke of crystals, did you not? They couldn't possibly mean to. By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unblooded. They have no notion of how dangerous the Imalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. They're headed east. If we hurry, we might find them before it's too late. Yeah, like I would, you know, the racing itself is pretty fun. But if you want to get like hardcore into it and get the best chocobo, then you need to learn about the chocobo breeding and foods and this, that. That's just, it can get, again, just that alone can get overwhelming. But there are entire wikis dedicated to it, so if you ever wanted to check it out, you know, the information's there. Oh, the meeting at the bridge, okay. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, did you get your level 50 gear for your job? Yep, different colors, and they have different stats. Wilred, did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals is supposed to be the start. We're going to reclaim our homeland. Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Ralgr to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with Lizard Man's cash, but they caught us, and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Hang on, I'll ask in a second. I want to read this real quick. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. There they are. Oh, that was just it wasn't a question. It was just to let you know. Is not only do they have colored versions like the green and the blue and things like that for chocobos, but they all have different stats too. So you want to get like really good at the chocobo racing, you're gonna obviously need to have better chocobos. So that's how you get them. And if you check out the wiki, then it gets pretty intense. I regret our young ones' transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Almegan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Yeah. This music, man. Forgive us, we only wanted whatever, Wilred. The excuses we'll keep. Oh, I like their titles. Wilred of the Falling Petal and Gunbomb the Resolute. Now, what am I fighting him for? These guys are a lot easier to kill. Yep, of course more dudes show up. Let's do some more damage to this guy real quick. The whelps must pay for their crimes. I will not let you harm them. Adventure, stay close to Wilred. Okay. Get out of the AoE, Wilred. You met. You know what? Here. I'm gonna get some more aggro on this guy. There we go. Oh. Come ye of the blessed of our Lord's breath. Oh, these are the guys that have been tempered already. I thought I got them all. That's fine. You guys have already been tempered by Ifrit. We almost have them. Cool. Duty complete. All right. And it's kind of the same thing with the triple triad 2 hex. There's so many things you can learn there. There's a lot of rule sets. A lot of them I didn't understand. But I enjoyed triple triad. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. Wait. We've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, right for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilbur? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Bralgar. He swore. Enough. I will hear the rest of the sorry's tale back in a Little Amigo. I dare say Malchazir will wish to hear it as well. Yeah, it can get pretty cool. Like, when you start doing things for, like... You know, if you get like it, you can go look up at lists of cards and see which ones are worth getting. And you can go beat those people and get their cards and just like make your deck just ridiculous. And then you can also get wrecked even with that too. So alright, let's do this. No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralgar, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor, and never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy, but whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you'll always be welcome here. More high potion. Alright. Would that we had more information to offer, but what Wilred told you was the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, the man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisonous words. Report back to Minfilia. Yeah, I'm glad you're almost getting to Heaven's Word. Like I said, that's probably one of the best stories. Like the rest of it's pretty good. It's very enjoyable, and I don't mind going through it more than once. But Heaven's Word has a special place. Enter the Solar. Oh, do I get some voice acting here? They got quiet. Oh, never mind. Welcome back, Melchizedek. I'm reliably informed. The investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Nod. There's the... there we go. First nod of the night that I've seen. Led to the knowledge of summoning an impressionable young mind, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Ascians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, milady. Later, Tataru. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further in the investigation. Or I'm going to talk to you right now. While you were tending to business at Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the selfsame area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, you will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Noraxia can furnish you with the details. Please pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Malxer. Yes, ma'am. Now we get to go to North Shroud. I haven't been there yet. That's where the Ixal crafting beast tribe is. Every the A Realm Reborn and every expansion afterwards has always had one beast tribe that you gain your reputation through crafting. Everything else is like other quests you can do, but the Ixal are the crafting one of the original game. A walking one is to investigate Sinister One, then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a walking one in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to a friendly one, a digging one named Medrod had an encounter with a scary masked one. Masked one is most certainly Sinister One. Walking one should go and speak with digging one Medrod. Digging one is to be found at Falgord Float in North Shroud. So I don't have the teleport there, but I do have this one. Let's go to New Gridania. I do too. They're pretty fun. There are some other beast tribes later in the game that are a lot of fun still. What is that? Carpenter. Broadening Horizons. What's this one? I don't know what that is. Alright, let's go to North Shroud and get the achievement immediately. Yep, there it is. Intent that almost 11,000 experience points because it discovered the whole thing all at once. Up here is where you do a lot of the work for the Zodiac weapons up here in Hurst Mill. So if you ever decide to work on one of the Zodiac weapons, which are the legendary weapons of A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Word has its own, and so does Stormblood, and I assume Shadowbringers does too. If you decide to work on that, then you'll be heading there a lot. Yeah, right here is where the Ixal crafting people are. Hey, stuck on a wall. That'll show me. Yeah. Go for the Aetheryte first, and then we'll talk to our man. Oh, actually. Oh, the flowers. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that cute? But it's wrong. You know that reference, Hex? Please leave me be. I am not long for this world. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. He's clearly traumatized. Oh, I said, isn't that cute? But it's wrong! It's a reference to an old cartoon. Well, old now. It was out. It went out when I was growing up. He might be more blah blah blah, so let's soothe him. / soothe. You tried to comfort Medrod. Oh, it's a show called Two Stupid Dogs. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just the other ordinary day. I was heading back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In the instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating this same masked man? Oh, I speak up. If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure that we won't suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork, that's what I wanted. Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventure. That's the least I can do to repay him for comforting me. Fiance sending me 100 TikToks. Alright. 18. So, here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin, known as Ziz, could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt the answer is that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures and see if you find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Time to murder. Chocolate bird. Okay. How many? 300. Not very many. Look, a balloon. Ah, look at his face. Isn't that cute? Alright, Ziz. Time to die for no reason. Okay, next. And kaboom. Aw, I thought he was gonna die from that. No, he did. Alright, let's go back. Oh. That was weird. Looked like I was about to disconnect there for a second. That would be unfortunate. That would really suck, getting ready for a stream and have issues with connections. I'd probably be like, well, if it's been 15 minutes and I couldn't get connected, probably play something else, but I haven't had that problem yet. You've already seen this is? Or seen to this is? Good work, adventurer. So were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are our culprits? Here are my hands. Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike this from a list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. So now we have more than one. We have to do all of them. Okay. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. Better watch myself, eh? Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's some as whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you have torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments, and I'll give them a gander. Yes, I know how to use items on areas. There is something you should know. I've been keeping this myself, lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with the giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. So I think they're still both in the same general area, so it's not that big a deal. I wish when you clicked on people, it would tell you what the mount's name was. Like in WoW. That way you can be like, oh, I'll look that up. Sometimes you have no idea. Survey. Just stand here and look around. Cool. Kill it. It's like that big boss. Alright, so that one's done. I'll go this way. Have you had a chance to look at the other bardings you can get for your chocobo as well? Because there are a lot of different ones you can get. There it is. Ow. Ooh. Let's take forever to pick up a rock. I think some of these actually go faster than others. Yeah, this one's the Behemoth Barding. I think you get that for getting like the special edition of A Realm Reborn, which you can still get on the back end. You just go to the box station and buy it. I think that's how you get it. Whoa, that was kind of a weird lag. I thought I got it already. There's tons of them you can get in, of course, the cash shop. There's one for every, I think there's actually several for every Grand Company. Like you get cooler ones the higher rank you get, things like that. I think there's like maybe 2 or 3. I don't remember. It's been quite a while. There's a lot of cosmetic stuff in this game. Oh, he's going. Here are your rocks. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name, but what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you? Huh? Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. It's a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say this, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire stand stick. Oh well. A monstrous Banemite appeared, and you slew it? That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Falgard. Intentional or no, you've done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw? Or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep, knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I have been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Banemite. But you and I were moms apart. How could we both have seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the Banemite at the very spot you claimed to see the fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Oh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. It's so obvious, but then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims yet undiscovered. Gulp. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. Dang, writing me off that quickly. While I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. I'm going back to that same spot. Yes. We're close enough to it. Your squats. I think the squats and push-ups and things like that are emotes that you can earn from doing the Grand Company stuff. A little bit of platforming here. Yeah. Oof. Alright, I step into the purple. An enemy will spawn, so I'm going to wait for my health to go up just a bit. Eat another Giesel Green, max it out, or get close to it. Almost 60 minutes. Hey, look. An eyeball with wings. Ah, so... Oh, I ignored that too quickly to show that again. His little AoE had the special eyeball, which can make it turn away. instead of having to actually get out of the AoE. Mangled corpse. Really? I saw this game walking by. Diarrhea. Ridiculous. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yes, he can fly. Let's go to the guardhouse. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? Here is a flower, also known as a ravaged corpse. The body of this poor soul has been defiled in more ways than one. You didn't see me walk in with a body? Alright, let's take it out of my pocket. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any sightings, or does not seem to feature in any. Sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies. But to what end? None can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It has been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of... This button, engraved with a lily motif. This very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil, or that of an organization, perhaps. This button engraved... I clicked on it already. I thought it was... Either way, I dare hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. I know where this is leading, to another dungeon. Mount speed has increased. Yeah. I would have you hold on to that lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry it on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mayun. Mayhap someone in their vast network of contact can shed light upon the sigil. Yeah, I'm just going to teleport. I don't want to. It's only 180. Dang. Even the sounds lagged. What's going on? Oh no. Where are you? There you are. What do you have for me? There we go. Good day to you, Malgazer. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for the scones and herb tea. I'm going to show you a button. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body. Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I did not recognize the lily sigil. You'll have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over by the Aetherite Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Need help tracking down the owner of the button? There's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, I'll go on then. Show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can see with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I did not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there's a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Saint Guled. over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all citizens on a four-name basis. Lancers Guild, Lancers Guild. Yep. Bernadette believes that I can help you? Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear, but whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's ward northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursendel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Hello, Ursendel. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray lead me to my thoughts. The sigil of the Dartancourt's family. How is it you came by to be in the possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman, her face, was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna grab this quest. Yeah. And then I'll go do the story, Paladin quest. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Dartancourt. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her to regain what she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually, there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of the body. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hockey Manor, my home, for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Hockey Manor on the western edge of Central Shroud. Go now. Go and do what must be done. Is it dungeon time? I think it is. But before I do that, that's we're gonna do the Paladin quest. See if I get any more abilities. Last time he said that the guy who gave me the Paladin crystal was a traitor because he decided to be a free Paladin as opposed to a indoctrinated Paladin. Chamber of Rule. Ooh, The night music. I do enjoy the music of the city in Heavensward as well. It's very nice. The night music is very nice, and the day music is very bombastic, at least. Yeah, there we go. New abilities. You have earned the right to call yourself a paladin. But how do others treat you? Do they recognize you for what you are? Remember that fancy swordplay and well-polished armor do not make you a paladin. Well-polished armor? You see what I'm wearing? Dang. You must be just in your heart and strive always to be an exemplar of true virtue. Once, not so long ago, the Sultan's Sword could walk the streets with their heads held high. When they marched by, the small folk would look upon them with reverence and gratitude, and no one was more respected than the captain, my predecessor. When I first saw him, I was still a child. My father had promised to take me to a local festival, but somewhere he took a wrong turn. We became lost and stumbled into a secluded back alley. Luck was not with us, because the next moment we found ourselves in the middle of a riot. Drunken hunters were firing arrows into the crowd, and we were caught between them. There was no way out, but it was only a matter of time before we would be struck. That's when the captain saved us from our plight. I've never seen a sword move so swiftly. It flashed faster than my eyes could follow, and in seconds the hunters were on the ground or fleeing for their lives. The captain was gone down the street, slicing at their heels before my father had time to thank him. Even today, I can see the captain as he was then, blood on his sword, armor impossibly bright in the sun. After that, all I ever wanted to be was a paladin. I would practice endlessly with my sword, dreaming of bandits defeated and monsters slain. Even after I became one of the Sultan's Swarm, the memory of the captain still inspired me. I was always the first to arrive in the training yard and the last to leave. And several years passed, and before I knew it, I found myself named captain of the Sultan's Swarm. Yet the triumph was hollow, because by then, the honor of the Sultan's Sworn elite, the very thing that had drawn me to the Brotherhood, was a mere vestige, like the discarded banner of a defeated foe. There were many reasons for the fall, but the loss of the Oathkeeper. Yes, that was the mortal blow. The sword Oathkeeper was bestowed upon the first captain of the Sultan's Sworn by the then Sultan of Ul'dah. In time it became our standard, the symbol of the oaths we had sworn, and it was treasured by each new captain for generations. Possession was a proof of the Sultan's sworn command. But then the unthinkable came to pass. Oathkeeper was stolen by the traitor. It shook our brotherhood to the core. How can we be trusted to protect the Sultana if we cannot even hold on to the symbol of our fealty? We have been tarnished, in the eyes of the ruler and the ruled alike. If the Sultan's Sworn were to survive, we must find the traitor and recover the Oathkeeper. But the Sultan's Sworn have grown too weak and cannot do it ourselves. We've been forced to recruit outsiders to help us in our cause. I have high hopes for you, my friend. It is a great thing that we ask, and you must learn more of our secrets if you are to succeed. In outer Lanosia, near the Hermit's Hovel, is a grove where ringtails congregate. Pitting yourself against a host of the beasts would be a fine way to hone the skills that I will teach you. In the grove, you will find another brazier, this time filled with a potent incense that will drive the creatures into a frenzy. Defeat your attackers and return to me. Without proof. That's how we do things. So I need to go to... I'll grab that right while I'm there too. I'm about to get some cool abilities. And I get my oath gauge. This little shield over here is going to get an upgrade. Okay, so I need to go this way. No, no fight for you. Hey, look, an aetherite. Interesting. Not one you can teleport to, but an aetherite nonetheless. Okay. Oh, these guys are way high level for me. Level 41, I'm level 35. Is this... what? Run away from the kobolds. Kobold architecture is very interesting. Good thing I'm not going to join the fate. Don't worry about me. Where's your Trabocabos? Do you have a chocobo over here? I wouldn't think you wouldn't. Good. Strange. Maybe I missed it. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's over here. Oh. Not every place has a chocobo, apparently. That's a big coral. King of corals. Alright, here we are. This is where I need to be. Very smart. Unless they made this easier too. It's actually the same level I am, so it's a little bit more difficult. Yeah, throw that heal on me. Heck yeah. Nice. Choco regen. Oh, wrong button. Cool. And dead. More? Yep. Gotta remember to use the arm's length when I'm in a pickle. Here, I'll use it now. Yeah, get slowed. You can attack less. Or less often, I should say. Alright, is that all of them? Yeah. Okay, go back, report this. My ability, and then get back to the dungeon. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, where am I going? Come on. At least the music's good. Well done. You have taken the skills I taught you and made them your own. I still do not have word of where the traitor is hiding, but I will inform you the moment I do. Until then, continue your training. Yes. Sheltron. Now I have a button. Yes, I know what it means. So this is another defensive button here. Wrong thing to move. I get points by taking damage, and at 50 I can use this. It blocks incoming attacks for 4 seconds. Very handy. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to use it in this dungeon because it will sink me down. But I will be using it as much as I can when it is available. Oh. I'm gonna lock that again. Okay. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Okay, there we go. Oh dang. No thank you. All right. Here we go. Here I am up to snuff. Update. Now we just have to wait. What is the current? Can't even look. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, I can get a bunch of. If you get the adventurer need, you get an extra experience and you get a bunch of seals. Looks like everyone is getting here. This guy is. Road to 70. How do you get that? Oh, okay. So the road to 70 buff. Only available to characters who are created on preferred worlds. So if you're choosing a world and it says preferred, it lasts for 90 days or until the server statuses change, whichever is longer. I forgot about the armory bonus. So you gain additional experience to any combat class that is not your highest level class. So for example, if I decided to switch over to a healer, it would actually level up faster. Unless this is just old information. All right, let's do this. Come on, DPS. You've been waiting half an hour. They'll tell me you went and made a sandwich or something. There is a time limit to how long you have to wait. And then if the other person doesn't accept, you'll be put in the top of the list for another group. But it doesn't give you the timer. Oh, we get it? Sweet. Let's do it. Good music too. Okay. So, boop, 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 boop. Try to get the full map. And remember to stun her. Hey guys, where are you guys going? I'll help you out a little bit, healers, if you need healing this, or a defensive buff on here. There you go, another one out. Take a little bit easier on you. Only one character left. So, we want to get as many of these tiny keys as we can find, because there are certain doors you can only open up later. Let's fight some carpet stains. They look like leeches to me. Okay, die shortly. Move on. Yep, you need some of the tiny keys. Some of them you don't really need to beat the dungeon. No, getting the full map you need them all. If I remember correctly, I got this one quite a bit when I was doing Dungeon Roulettes back in the day. Look at all those AoEs. Oh man. Alright. Got it? Cool. Alright, where are we going? Bargain to dragon. Nice, get that key. Okay, got all the maps so far. A pot of fine wax. Yay for crafting reagents. Alright, let us continue. Are they really following the same path? They usually don't path together with those maid serpents down there. Slow everyone! Oh, that was a nice button storage there. Stored my input and decided to be like, I'll just do it in a second. Yeah, they are padding at the same time. Yeah, you're gonna start a fight? If it was a bad day for me, I would just let you die. If you are at the tank, do not pull things. Bad form. Oh, I keep forgetting to put my food in. Eat my food. Get that extra 3% experience. Alright. He's already used his ability to make his mana regeneration considerably higher, so it means that he felt like he was running out. Agreed on that. Time to do some interrupts. I think she could be stunned too, if I remember correctly. No void fire for you. I miss. Come on, Lancer, you don't need to be on the side. I don't think you had any positionals that require you to be on the flank. Really? Wow. Okay. So a little bit of the noob over here. Nice, so what else, Thunder? Beautiful. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop some chests. Ooh, that'll be nice. Oh, I can't even need it though. Alright, so now we get to go down here. Now that we've gotten that key. Nice thing about this is we can skip these dudes. Yay! Kaboom. I was wondering if he was going to grab the other dudes. Okay, good. Could have started the fight with that, but whatever. We'll be back by the time we need it again. Someone get the key already? Looks like it. Yep. Good. Yep. And we have to go this way. Hit that treasure coffer. Ooh, excuse me. Nice little upgrade for me if I get those. Less than effective here. That's fine. Not avoiding any danger here. Tiny keys. And tiny key. Sweet. Oh, I didn't get that. I didn't go in there and actually get the map myself. Hang on a second. Sorry, gents. Okay, cool. Got it. All right. I bet that Dragoon doesn't have any AoEs until much later. They're just single target. I mean, they do a lot of damage single target, but... Oh yeah? What's gonna happen? Alright. On some more defensive buffs here. Poison. Oh, thank you for taking care of that poison for me. And too bad the summoner doesn't have the best. How many do they do? What level are they? Yeah, they don't have it yet. They don't have the best AoE summon yet. Ah, treasure chest. There we go. Heck yeah. Hit me 20% less often. Doesn't last all that long, but very nice. And that's what we came in here for. That one is a necessary item. That's the yellow key. Now we can jump over this. This is something that makes you can't go the opposite direction. Right back to where we started in this area, and we can get into this door. Where are my marks? Going first. Yeah. What's up with the music? Oh, there he goes. That was weird. Full soul drains for you, Manor Steward. Everybody's demons in here. The Jester, the Steward, everybody. Ice spikes. Oh. Finally, I can get those and put those on. I don't understand why it takes people so long to actually throw their lot in. Oh, never mind. He was the diminishing returns. He's now immune to stuns. All right, well, let's get the treasure coffer. Nice. Over this, and then everyone does the same thing. Return, which will take you back to the beginning of the dungeon, as opposed to walking all the way around. Yep. If I remember correctly, this door requires a key, and we don't have one. Did we miss that along somewhere? Where's the summoner? Actually walking. We have to wait for the summoner anyway, so. Where are you, Dargan? Come on, Dargan. Yeah, this person's been playing for quite a while. It looks like this is their first healer. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually, no, they have an astrologian up there. They still don't have a conjure up there. Dargan. It's on people. It's on people's kids, man. Where's the button? There it is, the party members. Oh, I was getting ready to vote kick him. All right. Let me do a ready check real quick. Make sure everyone's here. Come on, Dargan. Show me that you are here. Okay, do this. It's not promising. I'm not even gonna waste a. Oh, never mind. Someone got a stun arm. Alright, throw on some of these. What's going on outside? It feels like someone's shooting off fireworks or something. All the lanterns are gone, so that's good. That really helps out because those things will just constantly AoE you down. Okay, so let's take a look here. What kind of loot do we have? That's awesome. And there we go. Heck yeah. Got a couple things out of that. Very nice. Alright, time to find this key. Watch be like right at the very beginning. That's what I'm hoping. We already killed everything, so it should be fine. A key in here. And if I remember correctly, I only have so long to do this. Because it'll automatically kick you after a little bit. At least we get to walk around with the generic Final Fantasy victory music. Not in here. Here. I mean, we had to have missed it, right? Because that would be kind of weird if... I don't remember them having that limitation. Where you couldn't get everything. Like these stairs. I know. So it's in this area then. Someone ran into a room and didn't grab it. Oh, sorry about the camera going all over the place. I'm just trying to get a quick look at everything. Really? Probably got everything. I don't see it in there. I don't see anything shiny. You'll be able to see it with the telltale sparklies. There it is. And awesome. That's just fantastic is what that is. I doubt I can survive this. Get the key, please. Just leave me alone for 2 seconds. Here, let's try something. If I can get ahead of them far enough. I should be able to get it. They're catching up to me. It's awesome. Get it. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna die. That's exciting. And the only way up now is to go through these guys that we didn't kill earlier either. So, kill me faster. See if I can unlock the door in time. I doubt it, they're like right there. Yeah, they're like right there. And I don't have like an AoE stun or anything. How are they hitting me from way over there? Alright. Come on. Nope. Just kill me. That's fine. It would be faster just to do this. But I had to try. I did. And I again get the treasure. Sucks because if the Dragoon stuck around, you probably would have gotten a better weapon. Oh, they cast so quickly. Boom. Yeah. 0. So not give achievement points anymore? Alright, now for cinematic. Maybe it's actually voice acted. Never mind. Darkness is taking root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. Two of them. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire 1 crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Eidolon chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Fight me. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master La Habrea. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Fare you well, bringer of light. guess. Yeah, it gives like 0 points. Weird. But I do have a title now. Oh man. Part of the party. We're getting 10 commendations. Alright. So now we have to head back to Gridamia. Let's do it. Come on. He's closer to... I want to go to Lancer's Guild. Where am I going? Let me go this way. Perfect. Oh, real quick, let me go ahead and extract that materia. Cool. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. Look at my hands. So she went so far as to consort with devils, or that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked man you encountered or the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Sobbin. Fantasy VI reference. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit on them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence, I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore. Through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am an abettor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray the gods will have mercy on my soul. Back to Minfilia. What if we're going to start working towards another primal now? We'll get them all eventually, but I always forget the order that they pull them out. Nightstorm Nightly? Mm-hmm. Come on, there we go. I wish that teleporter, that ticket would take us directly into this area. Welcome back, Malchazar. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you in your sojourn into the Twelves Wood? Some more nodding. Heck yeah, it's more of that. 2 of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, the Axions have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we scions are too few to protect the realm against the threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Let's open this coffer first. Just doubling up on items I already have. That's cool. Kind of weird how they added that. You already hit stuff. Why do they? Uplimo.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Yes, they do.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Titan. Yeah.
Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Titan's pretty cool.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the seawall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlwyb hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point.
Yeah, he's here now.
So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since.
Ever since.
Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
I wish this was one of the parts that they shortened too, because this was just a pain to go around and do all this stuff for this section of quests.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
Good luck with that.
The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Decline.
So you will accept?
Nod.
Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
I was gonna go anyway.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support.
See if they'll help us out. We'll see.
Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would.
Hands.
Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be.
Hands. Well, thumbs up.
You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the sailor's ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
All right. That is in Limsa, right? Yeah, okay. So I'll just return there, save myself a little bit of money. Let's see if they've made this section any better. If not, we'll get through it. Maybe not in this stream though. Come on. Yes, Aft Castle. Come on. All right. It's foggy. Oop. I suppose. Good to see you, Private Earthbiter. The Scion sent word that you were on your way. Business then. It is as we told the antecedent, the kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Agomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals. Fauna for their fill primal. Thank you, High Commander. Let me leave the rest to me. Your deeds bring glory to the Maelstrom, Private Earthbiter. Right proud am I to call you one of our own. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Malkazar personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Along with the Sahagin and the Kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. They are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Laminsons who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. So upset. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Laminza's citizenry are, of course, a paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. I trust I can count on you, Private. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. The kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates that they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information and the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Great Fleet Mills in Lower Lenosia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller I do not know. When you find it, mayhap you can ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Oh, I don't even have that. Alright, well, I guess we're walking. Because I don't have... I'll go to Middle Lenosia. We even have that one? No, I don't. There's a bunch of these I don't have, but that's fine. I'll get them along the way. I'm not going to go out of my way to really get them right now. Got a mossless Gooboo, but it looks like he has moss on him. Okay. On with the long way. Dang it. It's fine. I'm gonna walk under your crops. It's track 2. I'm not gonna say. You gonna say something, adventurer, or just keep staring? Eh? You want to know about the company heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't the miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Track Tomb was the company's best axeman. Now, what is it you wanted to know? Put some pants on. Gahaha, so you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, eh? Oh, well, it's probably pronounced Titus in this game. Titus is but the guy from Final Fantasy X. Oh, if only you'd been there to seen it. It was a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought it for 3 days and nights we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit you, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Oh, just like that. Boy, what's it look for? I'm a goddamn hero. I'll have you know. If people around here sing me praises, don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. That's what I'm here for. Yep, nod. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest by the windmill just south of here? I do that, then we'll talk. I'm gonna go kill some rats. Time for a little bit of a story slog. Ah, there we go. Now that I'm not synced, my gauge is filling up. I doubt I'll use it, be able to use it though. Unless I just sit here and take damage. Oh, actually I need to do damage apparently. Yeah. And... Oh, it's a rat king. It's not a rat king, it's just a big rat. Cool. Alright, track 2. Tell me what I want to know. Oh, so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Saving the hassle of... Ah, never mind. What? You still asking about how to beat Titus? I don't know, Venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face the fat bastard, I can't in no contest tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be able to be capable of slaying, say, a Gubu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flower militaries, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down as quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand on the lookout in case a Gubu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about Titus. You didn't tell me anything after the first one, so how can you tell me more? Looking around, looking around. It's looking around, yeah. Oh. That's pretty big. That won't matter. He's going down quick. You. You again? Then that Gubu that was harassing the Millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Venture. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. You're just wasting my time. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you have got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew a... There's a chocobo. Baby chocobo tattoo on his cheek. Raktum, you in here drinking again? If you are, that Gubu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have my word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Traktum who slew that Gubu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Traktum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes. Legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Who in the Seven Hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in this drunken, drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside. We'll learn the truth the Laminson way. Traktum, if you didn't say that Gubu, you may consider your contract revoked. Spin around and sit down. Alright. Do this. The Laminson way. Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash this boulder will be judged the Gubu Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, the hell's it. Let the contest begin. Aw, he threw paralysis on me. What a jerk. Only killing's against the rules. You're still at it. Bugger me. 'Tis lucky I've got one of these. You put a bomb over there. And blow up his bomb. Destroy his bomb. The arms, ye bleeding arms. Kaboom, and done. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief. Please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest I have. Save your blubber and track to him. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. Just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. The last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you wanted to believe me, so look, his name was Whiskate, alright? Whiskate. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. That's not up to me. Costa del Sol. Okay, where am I? So go straight north. Yeah. I don't have extra movement speed here, unfortunately. I don't even have to use that yet. Someone has a cool looking mount. Way over there in the distance. Interesting. Grab this, I'll grab the chocobo guy. And then I'll go talk to Skate. Oh. Actually, let's hear this music. Of Costa del Sol. Nice. Found him. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa Leminza are depending on us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with a power that protects him from primal influence. Thus was he able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered. Useful, but will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. We defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. and you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers, yea, more provings. I oversee security for Master Gegeruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard it? Nothing I have asked? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemies at the gates. You imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you're welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are the best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I'll use the time seeing to the remaining preparations. Leaving to the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the captain bids. However trifling, remember, the fate of Limsa Laminza hangs in the balance. Master Gegeruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. There you go, someone actually telling you to prove it. Oh, I'm swimming. Like, why did I fall off my mount? Save me 2 seconds by doing this. Now we have to wait. It's like a hunt's going on over there, or maybe a fate. It's the inflated Nyx. Them eyes, though. Ooh. Let's see what this is. Yep. It's a hunt. Okay. I'll leave you to it. Ah. Okay. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Here's his leg. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact that he did not. Anyway, now that pointless buzzy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Are you now? Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gegeruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gegeruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Malchezaar, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chief requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine, and by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I'd have you travel to South Shroud and speak with the Lendanel at Camp Tranquil. What, you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? An adventure, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect to believe you could outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. So we're going to be going around getting a bunch of ingredients for a feast. It's pretty tedious. There is a lot of tedium when it comes to this stuff, but it's fine. The good stuff makes up for it. Let's add this speed boost here. Really? Right? Round. Wall there. Wait, why did I go there? Stupid. Camp Tranquil is where I need to go, and I can just teleport right there. Ridiculous. Yeah. Perfect. Lands an L. You require assistance in this venture. So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Malkazair. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You must steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Those who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Aha, you amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Bum, 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 bum. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest, traveling in the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Ito here being a rare exception. Look at her face. What? I've had to go through great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in a nest to the east of here, just right for the taking. Not that I expected to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you'll surely be attacked by the moment you lay your hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Malkazair. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. He has no faith in me. How ridiculous. He doesn't know me at all. Yeah. Sorry, but I gotta kill you and steal your egg in order to kill a Titan or kill a Primal. Oh, we gotta go this way. Perfect. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place, but by your continued presence, I take you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Haha, such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me, I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man named Uwad Nun. He'll be your next guide. Safe travels, friend. Golden saucer. Ignoring that. The speed increase here either. Right there, that's what I'm looking for. That little bridge. Let's Stars are so bright tonight. Oh, don't want to go that way. I'll go this way. Angry River. Real good at names are so basic. Well, 45. Make me run by some things that are so much higher level than I am. Can I get in this way? I don't recall. It's a door there. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Of course, one of the few things I can't walk through is just like I can walk through doors, I can whatever. Luckily. 2 eyes on them stocks. So you come in pretty easily. Alright, let's grab the Chocobo, let's grab the Aetheryte, and let's talk to this guy. I feel like I'm like on par with this guy. I keep seeing this Ish-Who running around. State your business, adventurer. Aha, this is the one that Westgate sends to me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you receive no aid from me. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that, and you did manage to obtain that Animatoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Noon I once fought also had believed that his strength would save him. It's a kitty, so he's purring. He was wrong, and now I am Noon. Noon is a title. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it, and that is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. Do so as a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalj encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned for both his strength and his guile. Even face this Amalj in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You'll have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior, and bring me his necklace. Ow. And here's the desert. Some sandworms. Fire elementals. The whole shebang. Gosh, I wish I had the extra speed here. It's not taking too long to get over there. Nice big old drill. That thing moved. Like, funny, you figure out the riddle, and it's like, it tells you, use the spear to lure out the veteran. That's cool. have to wait. Why can't you wait where I was? Cool. Done. I'm just gonna teleport over. I don't want to walk all the way over there. I'm already in the area, so this shouldn't take long. Because it's already loaded. Yeah. Tell me, adventurer, is your old nemesis dead? It is a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you the ingredient you seek. A shame we did not meet when I was still in the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point in dwelling on what cannot be. You have a well-looked worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but well-looked worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sigoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it up on your map, along with the location where well-looked worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worms into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. I just want to get to Titan. I wonder if I'll be able to make it tonight. Yep, anglerfish. Ugly eyes. Dead. Okay. We go all the way back down here. Of course, I can't get over the tip of that. There we go. All right. We have to wait again. Lie and wait. Got him, coach. Oh, yeah. Nope. It's wasting gil to save you some time. It's fine. I'll be rolling in it eventually. You can never have too much of that, especially if you want to go to crafting. You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Malcazar. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Wastegate. Worry not, you have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Wisket's counsel. But hold a moment. Since you'll be meeting the captain again soon, there's something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Now I have them with the speed increase after I don't need it. The captain was always fond of this brand of wine. I would be grateful if you would deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. I, Wiskate, was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that it's still the case now. Please give him my regards, Malcazer. I can spin around a circle for no reason. Well, I met Malcazer. Landonel and Uwad Noon both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Onyx Brandywine. Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the Noon personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Unfortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldnar this time to obtain it. Nope. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident herself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to the Hidden Falls docks and speak to Ozun Nazun. He will direct you to the Raincatcher Gully where Brayflox and your people have made their home. Oh, so that's right. We get another dungeon along the way. Brayflox is long stop. Yep, that's it. Okay. Let's go this way. Was there adventure? Something happened over at the Gabi settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Ordeal. Let's, I'll grab this real quick. That's not too far out of the way. I forgot what most of these blue quests do. This one, do not recall. Stop it. Oh, it allows you to decipher treasure maps. Okay. That's another one of the many things you can do. You can get treasure maps. And you can actually do like treasure map groups and things like that, last I checked. I was never a part of one because I was too low level when I was in the big company that I was doing them. But yeah. All right, so I think we will be able to do this dungeon and then we'll be finished for the evening. Floating flowers. Very pretty, yes. Brave flocks, all talks. It's Goblin. The tongue flaps of Whiskate be reaching ears of brave flocks. Uplander is come for tasty fresh gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty bees chase Gobby flock from homes. Gobby flock needs goodly Uplanders give safety to Longstop with much hand lending. Oh, hold on a second. Alright. Do it. Your selection. Let's go over here. Let's do Brave Foxes and Longstop. Join. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get in. I'll put all these in here, all the dyes. Alright, come on. Let's get this dungeon to pop. Invisible walls. This music's pretty nice, actually. I don't think I've ever really listened to this one. It does sound very nice. Okay, so it looks like I'm almost fully explored this area. I've gotten all the maps, but I don't have all the Aetherites, but not all of them are really all that necessary. Hmm. Well, come on. Let's pop already. What a pain. So in the meantime, how's everyone doing tonight? Anybody out there watching? Anybody tuned in? Or we just have a bunch of lurkers out there? 3 minutes, huh? The music's gone. What happened to the music? There it is. Dang. It's almost like it heard me. It's like, alright, fine. The Titus dance from Final Fantasy X. Or Titus, or whatever, however you pronounce it. Formic acid. Ugh. Really? We're almost at 5 minutes now. Come on. Figure it out, game. Is really nobody playing tonight? Because it'll still form me into a group with people who are doing the randoms. Of course, asking for a specific one does take longer. Random, it can be like, alright, well, we'll just put you on the top of the list, and whoever pops into one, here you go, immediately. This one's like, well, we have to pop you onto this very specific list. Let's go wander. See if I can go get any of the other Aetherites while I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm already past the average wait time. That's no good. Especially for a tank. What is the... Yeah, tank is the adventurer in need. I mean, I'm not doing the roulette, but still. It didn't take this long. Later, Velociraptor, or you're a Grass Raptor. Excuse me, princess. This is a porter, but it doesn't have a an Aetherite there. Or does it? I don't see one. They're very large, so you'd be able to see it from afar. Especially in an area that's as open as this one is. I like how it picks up right where the music left off. The other Aetherite's way over there, these at this area, this dock area. Wow. Yeah, see there's one DPS in line. These. They're not very little. Little ladybugs are pretty big. Chocobos. Oh, I already have that one? Weird. Yoink. Surprised I made it this far. It's been almost 10 minutes. Dungeon. What is this dungeon? Oh, Hullbreaker Isle. Okay. Yeah. I'm just getting this one. This is the PvP, like, node. The hub, I guess, if we would call it. I'm just going to grab the Aetheryte. Don't care. Oh, did it give me all the abilities? I don't know what they do. Okay. Get back out of here. At least this ferry's free. Come on. I'm not even watching. I'll get it eventually. Click, click, click. Let's close my eyes. No one will notice. Alright. Someone's fishing. Okay, I mean, what else do I do while waiting for this 15-minute time lapse? Yeah, let's make sure I'm queued up for the right one. That'd be kind of upsetting, but I'm the wrong one. Yeah, at least you guys have listened to the Chocobo music, but still. Level 5. See, they have the road to 70 and they're on this server, but I don't have it. What the heck? I don't understand it. Unless it became like a preferred server after I created this character, which that would be pretty annoying. Why is it taking me this long? Seriously, there needs to be no one in the queue. It's the goblins. Ridiculous. I end up getting all the Aetherites while waiting, and very disappointed. Yeah, even that one DPS dropped out. Western Lenosia is where I need to go next. Okay. Get Swift Perch. Oh, can I jump off this? Yeah. Boom. All them crabs. The Megalo crab. Not to be confused with the Megalodon. I just want to go take down the dragon already. Come on. Slow. When I'm leveling the other jobs, I spend a lot of time in this area. Doing fates. Alright, well, are there any more? Already got that one. Already got Outer Lenosia, Upper Lenosia. Western Lenosia is where I am. I already have Aleport, which is right there. Well, it seems I got all of them in the Lenosia. Yeah, looks like plenty of them. What about Danaland? Take a look here. Horizon. Got those. Got that one. Luck Station. Let's go there. Head north. 17.5 minutes. Like they forgot about me or something. If I do get in, I will finish this, but... Oh, dang it. So what a pain. Mendok save. Getting stuck in everything. May have to do a run on of all these blue quests at one point. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get killed a couple times here too. I think this area is like above my pay grade. I mean, at least down the road when I have to be teleporting all over the place or moving around a lot, I'll have these already. Potato in your what? Yeah, these are like level 49. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's get back into town. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it to that 8th thread, I don't think, unless I'm like really careful. There's the boss. Or showing him right off to you. I actually get to use my oath? Nope. Later. We got a scholar, we got a dragoon, we got a summoner, nice. Nice little mix. Some range magic and some physical melee. We're destroying things though. These things are going fast. Okay. Got it? Alright. Got the key. Heck yeah, throw them shields on me. Get back here. Scholars are a fun class to heal on. I enjoyed them. Pain you have to get a DPS to level 30 before it even becomes available though. Very specific one is the Arcanist. Let's get right to the first boss. So I'm gonna kill all the ads. All those poisons. Come on, kill those violet backs. Worry about the great yellow pelican after the ads are dead. Alright. Alright, so we should be summoning some more any moment now. There we are. Surprised it took them that long to summon those. I'm not gonna be able to survive without those there for a while. There we go. Treasure chest. What in the treasure chest? Not something for me. Okay. Something for Conjurer. There we go. Goblin Pathfinder. I can't knead on them though? Ridiculous. Save the Goblin Pathfinders! Yeah, this is where we need to be. Right before the next boss. It's an Inferno Drake. Treasure coffer. Battle Mage's Glows. Okay. Nice. Upgrade. Oh, where am I going? All right. Take this guy down and move on. It's usually something for the, yeah. Kill that ad. Yeah, galvanize me. Give me those temporary hit points. Come on, dang. Yeah, blow him up. It's Brain Flux. Oh, that's right. At that point, some of the enemies become untankable. They'll just attack whoever they want. This is one that attacks Brain Flux for a bit. One of the Sunken Temple of Karn, which I have a quest to get into. One of the enemies in there just kind of after a certain point, he just goes wherever he wants and starts wrecking people. Let's see who we aggro, if anybody. All right, let's get these guys. Alright, time to throw on all my things. Got a bunch of dudes, yeah. I think that's the only part of the map I really need to go out of my way to get. Cool. Alright, let's get back on track. gonna aggro these guys. They're just walking by. Peculiar light. Saw that coming. Almost as if I've done this before. Cool. Time to do a kind of boss. We are not the ones that kill him. I think we're about bubbles too. Very nice. So I think it's when he gets to half health that the thing happens. If I remember correctly. He's about half. Maybe less? Wow, they see less, dang. There we go. This guy kills the dude, and we get to fight this guy for a little bit. Oh, get out of that. And then he runs away. Yes, we know Ayatar takes to the sky. Dang, I'm just getting a bunch of upgrades today. Nice. Okay. Oh, dang. I'm getting hit hard. We're not paying attention? Probably not. I'm tired. Alright, looks like that guy's just gonna walk off. Fine for me. Why is it selecting that guy way over there? Thanks, tap targeting. Wonky as always. Oh, there's another spot I didn't go out of my way to get, which is just south. That's all I needed. I just wanted the map. And kaboom. Mapping the realm. Got the whole thing. So this guy's kind of fun. Not only have to dodge his regular AoEs, but he'll drop puddles on the ground that you constantly have to move out of. And you have to move him out of them too, because they'll actually heal him. I'll start him along the wall over here. These little green pancakes hurt you and heal him, so we gotta constantly move him. Toxic vomit. Okay, so now we gotta move him over here. There we go. And if he's sitting in it, he has a little thing right here underneath his name. Oh, jeez. What? It's hitting on someone else. Okay. Let's see if he can get slowed. Yes, he can. Not every enemy can get slowed, so it's... You gonna toxic vomit on me again? Okay, let's go over here. Okay, yeah, drop that toxic vomit over there where it can't hit you. That's nice. Alright. Oh, almost did it. And success! Yep. Very nice. Okay. Thanks, Brayflox. Loot abandoned, because I already have one. Oh, no. We'll have to do that next time. Let's get to Wineport. It is right next to him. And then we'll be finished for the evening. Perfect. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and end it here. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like what you saw, we'll be uploading this video to YouTube. And please also throw me a follow on Twitch. It is free for you and it helps me out. I also have a Discord, which you can see at the bottom there if you want to just chat when I'm not able to play or just anytime. I do only have one scheduled stream night so far, and that is Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 12 a.m. Arizona time. Of course, tonight we went a little bit over because of how long it took to get into the dungeon in the first place. So, thank you all again, and you guys have a great evening.